I'm doing a little chair dancing. This is the amazing Norisette from her new EP. Love it. I want to get up and dance, but I won't. I love that line. Give the fire back to the gods, Prometheus. Give it back. Hello, Alexandra. Welcome. Thanks for joining. Just doing a little listening appreciation before we get started. I don't know if you guys can hear this. I can turn it up a bit. All right. Thank you to my musical friend Norisette from the UK for that opening vibe and beat and song. That was her song Prometheus off her most recent EP. I highly recommend you check her out on Spotify or Bandcamp, other streaming platforms. A brilliant artist. How are you all? Thanks for joining. I should put on my glasses so I can actually see the screen. Hello. Thank you for joining. I know there's a few of you located in Canada. I don't know where everyone else is joining from, but it is a holiday Monday. Here in Canada, it is what we call Thanksgiving. I don't know if it is a holiday in the US, is it? No, Thanksgiving in the US is much later. So I like to think of Thanksgiving as a day of giving thanks, not as a day to think about when white settlers landed in North America. I also like to think of it as the fall harvest. So that's what this day is about. So today I'll give thanks to all of you for joining and my live streams and listening to them afterwards, either on my Instagram or on my YouTube channel. I really appreciate it. It kind of makes it all worth it, especially it's a holiday Monday. I'm kind of tired. I drove 4 hours back from my elderly parents' place today, and I was thinking, yeah, I'm kind of tired from Musical Mondays, but I am so energized by you all tuning in and being engaged with music and indie music. So thank you for that. I am thankful, very thankful for that. So much appreciated. Would love to hear how you're all doing. So please leave a comment in the chat. I'd love to hear how you're doing and what you have going on. Yeah, Alexandra, yes. So, I've been varying my Musical Mondays between doing like a focus on a song or a cover song. Last week I was talking about Patti Smith, and this week, I kind of wanted to continue. I kind of wanted to reach into my back catalog a little bit, and I don't think I've played this song at Musical Mondays before. So the song, it's called Ekologik. So it's spelled ekologik. So like ecologic, but I don't know, I've done a little twist on it. Ecologic, and it's the lead-off song off of my 2016 album called No Static, and that album was a pretty much a 50-50 writing collaboration with my longtime musical pal Ron Yamauchi, who lives in Vancouver. He's a wonderful pianist and keyboardist and songwriter. Anyway, and this was the first song we wrote together, and it was funny. I had a Rhodes keyboard in my house at the time, which he absolutely fell in love with. So I invited him over to do some songwriting, and he really wanted to play the Rhodes. So he sat down at the Rhodes and just started playing with this little riff and this little chord progression, and then I started singing these words, and in 20 minutes we wrote our first song together. So we kind of knew, it's like, oh hey, I think we've got some chemistry. So we kind of knew that there was something that was working, so we decided to do a whole album, and it was such an amazing project to be involved in. Just, it stretched me in a number of ways. It challenged my ego. I really had to let go of some things, some ownership things around writing, and because it was a complete collaboration. There were times when Ron would take some of my words and shift them around a bit, which was hard for me as a wordsmith and a word maven, to kind of relinquish control on that. So I really learned a lot from doing that project. And hello, Mercury Teardrop, thank you for joining. I learned a lot from the project, and we recorded the album with my good pal Brent Cross from the Grizz Studios in Vancouver, and Brent at the time was investing some time in hello, thank you for joining, in mentoring me on production. So there were a couple of songs on the album, one in particular that I did the mixing, so I really assisted him. I was like his studio assistant. I did a lot of things like setting up different mic setups and stuff like that, and there was one song in particular that I did the entire mix for, and then I did kind of half a mix for another one. So I learned so much and kind of thinking about my own music in a different way. So it was quite the project. And this song, Ecologic, what can I say about it? So it's the lead-off song off the album. It took Ron and I 20 minutes to write it together, and it for me in terms of writing the melody and the words to this one, I think that a lot of the images in the song and some of the words and the lyrical ideas came from commuting on the bus, and working a day job. Many musicians, at least many that I know, have to have day jobs to make ends meet, and I am definitely no exception to that. And I spent many an hour commuting to work, probably almost an hour each way on the bus over the years. Not anymore since the pandemic, because I've been working from home, but I had a lot of time to think and write and observe the world from the bus window and inside the bus, and it got me thinking about the machine of our culture and the energy that we put into that machine. And so this song grew out of that a little bit. So this is Ecologic. On the page I write, I've forgotten how to live my life. I'm out of the machine now. I'm living life, I disappear in kind, and I close my eyes, scared of what I'll find. I'm not alone, I feel the blood of millions boiling and raging within. But where are they now? In our cities and towns, beneath the veneer, gone way underground. I wanna be found, I wanna be loved. Tell the stories of us, the bound, till there's no static, no sound, no state, no law, only the gentle breeze, a kiss on my jaw, putting my heart at ease. It's old news now, and I've forgotten how, and I bow to the machine now. Thank you for listening, everybody, and thank you folks for joining. Nice to see you all. So that was Ecologic. I was just telling a little story about it. First song off of my 2016 album. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate it so much. I appreciate you listening. You know, it's really fun to sing that song. I one of the things I really like about it is that it's gosh, how many verses on the page? I'm just counting the verses. I think there's 5 verses. And it's kind of a chorusless song. It just builds from the story that's being told and through the 5 verses and into this crescendo, which is sort of like a chorus. When I get to the gentle breeze, a kiss on my jaw, putting my heart at ease. A time signature change. So it kind of builds until that point. I love that about it because it just, as a singer, it gives me so much latitude to just have different moods in my voice and bring different emotions in. And I love that about this song. So I was really thrilled when Ron and I wrote this song together, and just the places that it went were quite wonderful. So thank you for listening. So yes, that was Ecologic. Hello, thank you for joining. And let's see, I might do one other song. Let me see, I'm just thinking. Any requests for those of you that know my music a little bit? Please let me know. If you have any requests, otherwise I'll just pick one. I might do another old song. So this is not religious. So I've been around in the Canadian West Coast music business for quite a while. I was the lead singer and songwriter for an indie folk pop, folk rock, somewhere in that genre, band in the 1990s. So I am definitely revealing my age, going back a bit there. And the band was called Hazel Motes, and and this is one of the songs that I wrote when I was in that band. I have many stories about that, but this was an early love song that I wrote. Oh, wait, maybe I have a request for See in Me. Okay, we can do This Is Not Religious another night. So just a second. Oh boy. I'm looking for my capo. One sec. There it is. There it is. Got it. Thank you for the request, the Rad Cyclist. I appreciate it. So I need my capo. This is my song, The Sea in Me, which is off my most recent album. And it's a love song also, but this one is written, I wrote this as a poem after I visited the giant Pacific octopus at the Vancouver Aquarium. And I wondered what that octopus might be longing for. And I had just been reading a whole bunch of books about octopi. I always get that wrong. Is it octopuses or octopi? So I'd just been reading a lot of books about these magical creatures and how intelligent they are. And some scientists suspect that they have feelings and develop attachments. So I just, this song, I'll leave you with that and I'll do the song. And the Rad Cyclist is saying, oh, I just got back from East Van. Cool. Yes, I saw some of your posts on Instagram. That's pretty cool. It made me a little homesick for Vancouver. All right, The Sea in Me.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much for the request. It's nice to sing that song. I really enjoy that one. If you listen to the recorded version off my album, it's a huge, big, lush Baroque pop song that features a trombone and a 10-voice choir and the whole thing. So give that a listen, fine people. And while you're at it, if you're on the Spotify listening, please give it a green heart, because that helps indie musicians like me signal to the algorithms on these platforms that people are actually digging our music and grooving on our music. So thank you in advance for doing that. And thank you for listening. It's been wonderful to spend some time with all of you. I hope you're all doing well. I'm going to keep doing this weekly, and I have a couple recording sessions for new stuff coming up in November and December while I'm in Vancouver, and I think I need to dedicate some more Musical Mondays to songwriting. So I think I'll be working on some songs the next couple of weeks, and maybe using your ears a little bit to give me some feedback. So I hope you'll tune in. What else was I going to tell you? I have a new single and video coming out on October 29th, just before Halloween. And that's for a song called Sturgeon Love. I'm quite excited about it. I made the video with a Victoria videographer, JFET Films. So I'll be premiering that and then releasing the single as well that weekend. So yeah, I think, thanks, Alexandra. And I know there's some musicians on this stream, including Alexandra. So thank you so much for tuning in. I love that you've tuned in. If you feel so inclined, please feel free to share a post or reshare my IGTV, or share a post on your stories telling other people about Musical Mondays. I love it. And another thing I'm going to do probably over the next couple of weeks is invite people to join the live stream too. So if you're keen, let me know that. I'll do a little tap in one of my upcoming Musical Mondays. It says, "Hey, who wants to join?" Okay, I've got some enthusiasm there. All right, everybody. So I'm going to sign off, because I like to keep these under 30 minutes, because it helps me be able to save the video and re-upload it as a story, etc., on Instagram. So again, thanks for tuning in. I hope you're all keeping well, and sending lots of love out there, and I hope to see you next week. Mwah! Thank you so much. Take care. Bye.